Milan can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Gullit does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is aerially reluctant.
You mean Dennis Bergkamp, of course.
Yeah, what a brilliant operator. I mean, his levels of skill and technique and imagination are just textbook, and sometimes off the scale. He won't back down in a challenge either. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, looking for the runner. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free, and it's played in here. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Got a shot off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Wriggles his way through. Vinicius Junior. He stands tall and strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Has a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Gullit. Maradona! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous! And he was quick to react. Musiala.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here! Gullit. Spread it left. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Baggio. It's Baggio! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That looks a good ball. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got tall. It's loose. He can pounce on that. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. James. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Baggio.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio threads one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no joy this time. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Filippo Inzaghi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. It's Roberto Carlos! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's looking to set free a runner. Inzaghi! He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Saudi Arabia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Just the keeper to beat! So much. He's had a hit! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Oh, great play! Oh, that's nice. He's got away, hits one! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Saudi Arabia get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Pull it. And it's Maradona. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Inzaghi. Gets his pass away. Rashford with the... He rises! Bergkamp. Counter-attack chance for Saudi Arabia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet.
Saudi Arabia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Great effort, but no way through. Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. And we have our very first corner. Milan can start a counter here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hit into the middle.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi. He's through, now is he in? Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Maradona. I think we're just about done here. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Baggio might just make this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experience.
There's the shot! And more and more and more. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.